Hey everybody. So a couple things today. It looks like breaking news, Jimmy Kimmel will go back on the air live tomorrow night. I don't know the specifics around what negotiations or what transpired, but that's really got to anger Trump regardless. So I love that. The second thing is Trump has actually ordered Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, to launch investigations and do it quickly into his political rivals and those he deems basically as his enemies. Includes James Comey, Letitia James, the New York State Attorney General, and others, Adam Schiff. And these are people who have either investigated Trump and successfully won a fraud case against Trump, or have politically spoken out against Trump, or served on the January 6th House Committee investigation into Donald Trump's basically instigating January 6th. This is 100% authoritarian. This is what Vladimir Putin does in Russia, is you go after and investigate. You use your law enforcement agencies to actually investigate your political foes with no grounds, no evidence to support any reason for investigation. In the FBI, when I worked in the FBI, we had to have predication to launch an intelligence investigation or a national security or criminal investigation. You couldn't just be like, well, I'm going to do this because I want to. I don't like this person or I don't like what they said, so I'm going to, look into them and launch an investigation. That's not how it works. You need to have an articulable factual basis. You need some sort of predication, evidence that a crime has occurred or a national security threat has occurred before you launch any type of investigative or intelligence activity. And it's clear from Trump pressuring and pushing out the U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia because that individual would not charge Letitia James, not bring charges against her. Because you can't just bring charges against somebody without evidence of criminal activity. You can't issue search warrants. You can't arrest individuals without probable cause that individual committed a crime. That's the rule of law. That's how our Constitution works. That's how the Bill of Rights works. And Trump doesn't care about any of that. And it'll be interesting to see how Pam Bondi and Kash Patel respond. I'm assuming, given their previous activity, that Pam Bondi and Kash Patel won't care about the rule of law, won't care about procedures, won't care about the Attorney General guidelines or the Domestic Investigation and Operations Guide, the DIOG that the FBI follows. I'm assuming they're not going to care about any of that and really care about predication. If Trump wants it, they're going to do it. And that is extremely scary and extremely dangerous.